Hello, I'm gonna start today's FNM at Home event. The format is Omniscience, so you cast your cards for free and you can have 5 mana of of each color on every turn for some activated abilities. And there is a deck provided for this event, so everyone is playing the same deck, but it's quite large, 150 cards, and so there should be some variance here. And I won't go over every card. Discontinuity is something to watch out for, because they can end your turn in upkeep. You don't get to draw your card, or even cast it as a counter spell that ends the turn. So this is extremely powerful if you cast it for free, but there are some other very powerful cards. We won't go over every one of them. This is still a casual format. Let's just have some fun here. And it is a bit random. I think it's possible that you can lose a game when your opponent goes first, and just if your opponent has a great start, they can maybe kill you in their first turn. But I didn't go over every card and checked if it's actually possible, but I think it can be. There is Paradox Engine and a lot of cantrips, for example, in this format, so
true power. Every problem has a solution. Let's start by taking you out of the equation. It all built up to this.
So Storm's Wrath didn't seem very appealing. Maybe my opponent will play a bunch of creatures, but still this does 4 damage to one target, so Sweeper isn't that great. And one thing to watch out for. Cool. And this is how it can look from time to time in such events. They just conceded. This could be very powerful, although I didn't have much to get back from my graveyard, so copying so salvage wouldn't help me here. Let's just play the next game. Let's see what will I open. Will I get as my reward card. So a lot of burn spells here, but not enough to kill my planeswalker. So one thing to keep in mind is that there are less creatures than non-creature spells. So Storm's Wrath, when you have one creature and planeswalker that can kill one creature of your opponent, I don't think Storm's Wrath is appealing then. Shadow Spear is actually playable in Constructed. I'm not sure if it's played somewhere right now, but I saw it in some decks earlier. So let's check again. Maybe now. Not check every card here, but just stats: 60 creatures, 90 non-creatures. We got a lot of instants and sorceries, not a lot of artifacts, enchantments, and 3 planeswalkers. So actually I got 2 in my opening hand from 150 cards. That's, the odds for that aren't big. So Garruk is fine. It can draw you a card. It's still keep in mind that there are more non-creatures than creatures. So this drawing isn't very easy. But if it draws you a card and still gets some counters for the second ability, which can be very good, or for the ultimate, which can be game winning, it's still fine to miss from time to time with his +1 ability. Okay, let's check what will happen in the second game. Free Mulligan. I haven't seen it previously that Mulligan can be free. Why not? So this is more appealing. Now the Mulligan isn't free, so even more reasons to.
out of the lab. You can bury your crimes, but your past always comes back to haunt you. I've been through worse. There's a storm coming your way. I'm out.
So it's not looking great now, but this is quite powerful in this format. A lot of copying, but no instants to or sorceries to copy. It doesn't work like that. Let's cry. I lose one blocker, but this isn't going well enough for me. I just have to take a risk here, I suppose. If they remove my reach creature, I will die, but if not, I survived here, so maybe. It's not doing anything. Okay, so they kill me with their flyer now. Or if you're interested how this format works, let's not concede, maybe they could show some nice combo, but they just got to their win. So let's play the third game of this event. So cantrips are really important here. I think you can use this free mulligan to get to your cantrips, but if you don't get them, I don't think it's wise to mulligan to 2. So this hand is appealing enough, even though I won't play anything on my first turn. Gravedigger can wait for some value. Or not. So I'm playing like a real control deck here. That's interesting. Let's see their hand. So it's risky. Maybe I should have played a jump blocker. They can just they could just play their spells and maybe kill me. 12, 17, and 4 to me. But I had -4, -0 here. So it was probably quite risky for them to just lose all their cards for the potential win. I could have just get some removal here, and then it would be all in play. So I waited, maybe this could kill something later. This can be quite powerful in this format. Okay, let's see what have I got as my reward card. So these games were pretty underwhelming. First the opponent conceded before it got interesting. The last as well. Okay, 20 gems and another 20 gems. I think from Mastery, maybe Uncommon got upgraded to a Rare, which meant 20 gems. Or reward for my 5th win, probably. It's more possible. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, and the second game I got pretty bad top decks later. Maybe the start wasn't that bad, so the event was quite underwhelming. But I think I'm done. Now I'll get back to ranked games in limited. I finished my draft, a quick draft of M21 with 14 land Boros, radical deck, but it managed to perform quite well. I had a 6-3 score. I'm on Diamond Tier 1. I reached this rank with this Boros deck, and I'm will be happy to start another quick draft of course at 21 pretty soon. So be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're interested in limited, because that's what I will focus on. But I hope I will get into February's qualifier weekend if things will go well enough in limited. So if you're interested in some other formats and high stakes events on MTG Arena, be sure to subscribe to my channel. See you.